Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the show where I bring to you things that I think are important and that you should know in this information war that we find ourselves in on the front lines of YouTube and other platforms that I upload my content to. And anyway, double standard. Activists say Biden's hardline drug policies didn't apply to his children's cocaine and marijuana use. So I'm just going to read a little bit of this and then we'll talk. And by we, I mean me, because this is a video and not an interactive experience. During his 36 years in the Senate, Joe Biden helped craft some of the strictest anti-drug laws of the 1980s and 1990s. But drug reform advocates say his own children were able to avoid the brunt of these laws because they were white and wealthy. Correct? The 76-year-old former vice president's daughter Ashley, now 37, was arrested for marijuana possession at age 17. Records show the prosecutor declined to pursue the charges. A decade later, a friend of Ashley Biden attempted to sell the New York Post a 43-minute hidden camera video purportedly showing Ashley snorting cocaine. The police did not get involved. Biden's son, Hunter, now 49, joined the Navy Reserves in 2012 after receiving two special waivers. One because he was 3 years over the age limit of 40, and another for a drug-related incident when he was a young man. A month into his service, he tested positive for cocaine during a random drug test and was discharged. In 2017 divorce papers, Hunter Biden's then-wife, Kathleen, stated he spent extravagantly on his own interests, including drugs, alcohol, prostitutes, strip clubs, and gifts for women with whom he had sexual relations. The same year, it emerged that Hunter Biden was in a relationship with his late brother, Beau's widow. Dude, Hunter Biden sounds like someone I want to party with, honestly. Hallie. Hunter Biden separated from Kathleen 5 months after Beau's death from brain cancer at age 46 in May 2015. I'm not going to read the rest. You get the point. Joe Biden is garbage. He is garbage. Okay? Anybody, and I mean anybody, who thinks that the drug war is a good thing is an idiot. Either they're an idiot or they are bought and paid for by corporations that want to profit off of slave labor. I made a video about the California wildfires earlier today. Go watch that. Okay? The 13th Amendment did not abolish slavery. It abolished slavery but for prisoners, but for convicted felons. That is the whole reason the 94 crime bill was a thing, was to convict and imprison more people for bullshit and to get them to do slave labor. Now, Nixon was the president that kind of began the drug war in its current iteration. Nixon's top aides said that the reasons for expanding the drug war were so that they could lock up blacks and hippies. Those were two groups that did not support the then Republican Richard Nixon. They wanted to enslave these people for free labor and then enslave them because they were political opponents. That is the reason for the drug war. Again, alcohol is legal, but marijuana isn't? Alcohol can kill people, but marijuana cannot. Really makes you think, okay? Now again, I'm going to talk about my own white privilege. I used to smoke marijuana in front of police all the time. I'm a white woman, okay? That is something I'm capable of doing. Worst case scenario, they would walk up to me, get rid of my drugs, and then say, be better. But that never happened. I remember distinctly at a protest once in D.C. Now, weed is legal in D.C. only on private property. I remember smoking a blunt and then, exhaling into a crowd of police officers. I was not the front in the crowd of the protesters, but I was visible. And they didn't do anything about it. Yet, I remember seeing them dive into a crowd to arrest people for smoking marijuana at another protest. They happened to be black. So again, I know firsthand what white privilege is when it comes to drug crimes. This is what it is it is an excuse for cops to go after hard on non-white people and to just let white people slide. And again, Biden's own children being addicted to cocaine and marijuana as kids? How come this isn't a national story? I don't know. But I came into this, this is, a couple years old now. But I came into this just because I think it's important. This has been resurfacing because a lot of people are wondering, why won't Biden just say, I'm going to legalize marijuana? That would be an easy election layup. I can't tell you how many libertarians, how many apolitical non-voters would go out there and enthusiastically vote for Biden if he promised to get rid of the Schedule 1 control of marijuana, which can be done on day one. Bernie Sanders drafted up an executive order on day one that if he got into the White House, he would make marijuana fully legalized on day one. Joe Biden can do that, but he's not. For his kids, it's okay to have drug addictions, but for black people and poor people, nah, fuck them. Again, there are no two parties. It's blue team and red team. They both work for corporations. Thank you for watching. Fuck Biden. Fuck Trump. Reminder, Trump is worse. If you're a Trump fan, go fuck yourself. You're not funny. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one.